gosh, my eyes are trying to adjust. I've been in the dark so long. Seijiru, hey Seijiru, hey Sofa. Oh, both 3-stream streak. That's cool. Wait, love to see that. It's okay, Alpha. Just come on the stream more, and then you'll get that too. Let me see. My eyes. God, everything is so bright. Today we are playing Steins Gate 0, and we are on the last chapter. Onto the.
Has all kinds of stays.
We are on the last chapter of Steins Gate 0, on the path to Mayuri's ending. And after we finish this chapter, then next week we can start playing chapter 2 of Higurashi. So I was like thinking to myself, maybe I should do this tomorrow because I'm so tired, and like I woke up like really fast, so I'm gonna look a little bit groggy. But then I thought to myself, like, if I don't finish this now, I'm gonna keep delaying this. And low-key want to play chapter 2 of Higurashi. Higurashi. Alright, let me test my audio. Testing. Audio to back row. Okay, everything sounds good. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna finish Steins Gate, the last chapter I'm on, to the path to Mayuri's ending. And then after that, done. But the thing is, like, this chapter is like over like what, 3 hours long, so I have to get on it like really fast, because I'm gonna be here for a while now. Where's VTube Studio? I chose to do this tonight because like I don't have work tomorrow, so I gotta get on this. Oh my gosh, my throat hurts. Like, oh my gosh, I was so tired. You guys don't understand. Like, I was like, after the stream was finished, I kept yesterday after the stream was finished, I was continuing doing my laundry, and I did that all the way up until 4 in the morning, and I didn't even finish because like I got tired midway. And even though I had to work in the morning, I still was trying to like do all my laundry. And then I went to work like not tired, but I was trying to like keep up, my energy. And then when I got home, I took a shower, I ate, and then I just fell asleep. And here we are, me waking up like 3 hours later, and now I feel groggy. My throat is dry, and I'm a little low-key dizzy from waking up so fast. We're okay. We're okay, sorry, Drew. Happens to the best of us. Thanks, Sofa. So like, I'm gonna be like a little bit quiet because I'm trying to adjust. And everything, all these lights are so bright and they're hurting my eyes. I felt that disease thing as well whenever I get up too quickly. I'm late, but the strongest is always late to the party, as they say. The stream just started, to be honest. Hope you get better. Tea should help. Tea, like my mom tells me that too, but like, oh my god. I hope I don't get sick. I hope I don't get sick. I hope it's just dry cough from like me like sleeping too long, and I didn't hydrate myself. Hello, Captain. We're doing good. Just a little tired and groggy. Just do what you want. What I want is to finish this game so I can play Higurashi. You should try the Isagi Yoichi remedy. It helps prevent sickness. Soggy Yoichi method. What the fuck? Wait, what's that? I'm not an anime protagonist. You know, taking a day off wouldn't hurt nobody. It would hurt me because I would have to be, because like it would bug me having to have this game in my roster still. Like this game, I started this game like during the summer, and I ended up getting the bad ending. Now it's almost about to be summer again, and I'm getting like a second ending. There's like 5 endings, and the first game, it took me like the first time I played the game, like it took me like my whole summer. You know, it was an amazing game. But Steins Gate 0, I'm taking like a long time, like a long time. Like it shouldn't be this long. Like I'm like this game shouldn't be longer than the first game, but it is, and it's making me exhausted. I have a deep passion for tea to not have. I have a hard time getting into tea. I'm low-key scared because like I don't like hot beverages. He's yapping. Niche method. Top 2 sports anime. Top 1. That's crazy. Steaming yourself and eating onions with honey and garlic for like 2 hours. Oh, yeah, no. I like garlic than the next girl, but you know, I live in a hot location and I don't want to be hot. I try my best to cool myself as much as possible. I'm like surrounded by cool air as soon as I get home. Like I already get that outside. I should really start this game up. I'm in it for a long night. Maybe I should just stop playing this game since I already got the bad ending. But like, I want the good ending. I want the true ending. I play this game. I've been playing this for 28 hours. And the first game I played 60 hours. Oh my god. I got it. Okay, I got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, I got it. Oh, I must bring up the carriage. You know? Dang, it only took me 20 hours to play Higurashi. I miss Higurashi. Oh, Loki. I miss this game. Oh, the things I do for you. Okay. Okay, just okay, Steins Gate 0 does not hit the same first from the OG Steins Gate. But if this ending better, you know, razzle dazzle me or something. Alright, let me just start this game up. Okay, let me unplug my controller. Forgot my controller is still 5%. How's my controller 5%? It's been charging on the computer. Whatever. May 7th? That's the last time I play the game. What's today? Can you get off my monitor so I can see the time? 12. Not bad. Wake me, honestly, I don't really mind my breath smelling. I do love garlic. The onion part, though, eating it raw like an apple is kind of diabolical, to be honest. Eating an onion like an apple is crazy. Did Isaki really do that in the anime? Did he really do that? That's kind of crazy. Get PlayStation. Always, always get like I will always I will always stand on PlayStation before Xbox. No offense to like Xbox people, because I have played Xbox when I was a kid, but I do love my PlayStation. Sofa's buying, is it? Oh, yeah, sofa. Metavision? Metavision. Kaiser. Yeah, like Xbox is cool and all, but like I love my PlayStation. I don't know. PlayStation is just it's just a classic to me. And plus like I've have more PlayStation like as soon as I don't know, as soon like PlayStation was like the first console I bought for myself, cuz like I bought a PS3 in high school. Even I bought a PS3 in high school. Well, yeah, I bought it in the pawn shop with my own big girl money, even though, because like, you know, the PS4 was expensive, so I got a PS3 at the pawn shop, and then I got a PS Vita, and like, then I got a PS4 when it was on sale on Black Friday, and then later on, COVID times, I got a PS5, and I love my PlayStation. Like, I love the sales. I love playing it. The controller is nice. I don't know. I just love it. Wavelength like Soul Eater. I love Soul Eater. Personally, like computer over both Xbox and PlayStation. I can feel that. But like I grew up with computer more than console. But the thing is, like, I never had a powerful computer enough to play like certain games. Like, I've been playing like games on my computer since I was like a little girl. Like, I would play like Flash. I would play like a lot of Flash games and a lot of like Y8 games, or you know, like any like all the cool Flash games you could probably think of. Like, I probably played them. Like, yeah, Smash Bros. I play some fighting games on there. I play like this shooting game that looks like kind of like a South Park art. I play like a lot of dress up games. Oh my gosh, I miss those era. But the thing is, like, as time goes by, I had like a computer that wouldn't be able to handle some games I was playing. Like, I play like a lot of MMO games. Like, I was playing like um MMO games I was playing was I played Toontown. I was playing like what was that Cartoon Network game? You know, where everybody was like goo and stuff. I don't remember. There was like, but I played like a lot of. I was playing like Fantasy Life, or I don't know. There was like so many MMO games at that time. Ugh. But I played like so many of them, and like it would slow down my PC or give me a virus. And then I ended up like during COVID. That's when I finally decided to build my own PC. I didn't even know building your PC was a thing until COVID. Like COVID like taught me like I don't know. COVID like unlocked it like a lot of hobbies I did not expect you could actually do yourself. Cause like I couldn't play Sword and I couldn't play The Sims without the game always lagging and shutting down. And I was like, let me make a PC just so I can play these games. And I was so amazed that I made my current PC that I'm in love with it. I was a former mobile player when and went to PC. Oh my gosh, same. I used to play like a lot of mobile game when I was a kid on my iPad. Yes, I made my PC myself, and I love, like, this is my baby, and like it looks so good, but like, you know, it's been like I gotta upgrade the parts. Like, I gotta take every part away. I gotta like upgrade it because, you know, it's not up to par with certain games now. Even though AAA games I played on my console, I am streaming and doing other stuff, so now I have to like upgrade, you know, those stuff. Making your PC was surprisingly not that hard. It was pretty easy, and I love decorating it. And for me to like for me to I have to replace the PC parts that are, you know, not good anymore. I need like about 3K just because the stupid RAM prices are expensive now. Like what the heck? Like a like 64 gigabyte RAM is like costing like $500. That thing was $100 or $60 like literally during like last year. Man, these stupid AI. Yes, like it's like so ridiculous. RAM prices have increased it by so much, and it's so crazy. And I remember like during COVID, it was graphic cards that were so expensive at the time. I tried so hard to get a graphic card because like I didn't have a job like like legit. Like I was relying like a little paycheck by paycheck, and I was saving as much money as I can to get a graphic card because that was like the last piece of my puzzle. And like as soon as I got enough money, I went straight into like putting all these money into my bank account before the price increased it. Like I was struggling just to get $200 for a graphic card when it shouldn't cost that much. And now everything is so expensive now. Like I'm thinking to myself like maybe I should like get a pre-built PC and just take all the parts out that I want and just sell the parts that I don't need, because like getting the RAM separate costs so much more than building your PC. Even though I highly suggest building your PC because it's the best, because at least you know what's wrong with your PC. But like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in these certain occasions. Oh my god, my throat. No, I can't be sick. I have to keep myself healthy until my trip. My trip, like, I'm going to Japan like in November. So that means like I have like what, 6 months. Today is May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months, yeah. Best to get it. You know what? Best to be sick now than, you know, be sick later on. Oh my god, I'm gonna sue so many people if I get sick before my trip. Okay, let me see if the game audio is good. Oh wait, you said, oh my gosh, you said favorite visual novels. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that. Favorite visual novel games. Does interactive visual novel counts? Because if it does, I got a bunch. I would say my favorite visual novel would be, I haven't played much visual novels. I'm trying to get into it. Let's see. I love Danganronpa. I love Higurashi. I love Steins, even though I do complain about it. But first game was lit. Let's see. I like what was that game called? What was that game I played? Oh, any type of visual novel counts? Okay. Oh, I love the Nonary game. Nonary game series is literally like the best interactive visual novel game ever. Like, if you haven't heard of Nonary game, if you haven't played the Nonary game series, you need to play all three of the game. Like, it's amazing. Like, it's the best. I'm gonna replay that game. Like, oh my gosh. Nonary games, Danganronpa, Higurashi, Steins Gate. What else visual novel games have I played that I consider good? Let's see, which one would I say that is like the best? I would say it's good. That's honestly low-key. I think that's all I can say for. Oh wait, Doki Doki is pretty good. Yeah, Doki Doki. I think that's all I can say for now, because honestly, even myself, I haven't played that many visual novel games, because the visual novel games that I have played were like Flash games from when I was a kid, and I don't remember their names. And currently, I haven't really played that much visual novel games. To be honest, I haven't really played much games. Well, I have like a lot of games. Like I have 300 games, but I haven't really finished like a lot of them. I finished maybe like 10 games, and I'm trying my best to finish games instead of like buying so many games. So, cause I don't know what, it's my addiction, buying a lot of games. Oh, you guys comparing heights. Ooh. Okay. It's 10. Oh my god, it's almost 11. Okay, gotta start this. What do I recommend? I recommend the Nonary game. Play the Nonary game. Nonary game. Nonary game. 999. Nonary game. Play the 999 series. You mean it's probably Lady Dimitrescu series? Not even close. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", between those. I don't know. The last time I measured my height was like a long time ago. Oh my god, 6'7". What the heck? Okay, let me continue the game. There was a small explosion in the room filled with smoke. Oh, I forgot. Was audio. Okay, nice. Wait. Hello? Testing. Oh, mouthwash. I haven't heard that in a while. I forgot about mouthwash. Yeah, mouthwash is good. Pretty crazy. The premises. But, you know, what was the name? What was the bad guy name? Was it Curly? Or was it... I forgot his name. Yeah, same. I didn't watch I didn't play mouthwash because like so many people were playing it and then I just didn't see the point in playing it myself. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. The guy who wanted to kill everybody all because what? He had a horse fetish or what? Or because of what he did to Anna? Like, it was insane. Did he say Doki Doki? Maho crawled out into the living room. Itaru rushed to open the windows, and she heard a man who was probably the building owner yelled up at them. What is that sound? I honestly forgot what was going on. Yeah, the horse fetish. Don't you remember? Like in the game, Anna was like talking about how there was a guy who loves effing horses. That was him. That was about him. Because it was cheap at the time, but that was amazing. You play visual novels. I love visual novels, but I try my best to play them. Oh yeah. That was like at the beginning. That was like at the beginning. Like I remember that because it was just so odd. And then not only that, he had this whole crazy moment where he was getting chased by a horse too. And it was like, oh, so it is him who had this medical report about, you know, wanting to F horses. That was kind of crazy. It was so weird and out of place, but it was like, it's that type of game. You should try it until then. Yeah, that is, yeah, that was the thing. Oh, he's gonna call cops. Tennoji, calm down. What's in the microwave? Itaru poked his head out and apologized to the man below. It took a minute, but the owner was finally satisfied and the argument ended. Tennoji is low-key. Isn't he a spy too? As Itaru wiped away the sweat, she saw that his face and clothes were both covered in snoot. But I will always love the classic My Candy Love. Yeah, Daru, he's a big guy. It should've. Maho was no different. Some of her hair has been burnt off. Whoa! A lab coat, white lab coat she's gone through all that trouble to get had turned pitch black. I forgot. What were they doing in that room?
電子レンジが原因だと思われ、粗大ゴミで捨てられてたのを拾ってきたやつだから、どこかしようとしたのかも。
I think they were trying to like do the time machine without Okabe's help. I don't remember. I love that Maho is part of the crew now. Like she's so comfortable talking to Daru like this now. Oh wait, she's helping also. I don't know, microwaves are expensive. I mean, if you can find one in a dumpster and just using it for parts.
業務用の電子レンジは高いのだぜ。
True. Like what? A good, like a decent microwave is like what, $40? Credit card? Ooh, don't mind if I do. Maho didn't have that much money, but this was no time to be cheap. Aww.
それは助かるよ。
Maho wiped her sweaty, soot-covered face with a towel. The white towel turned black immediately. Dang. Is there air conditioning?
それは無理。電話レンジ仮2号機と一緒に稼働させるとブレーカーが落ちるんで。
This is a crazy clubhouse.
つうかそのエアコン、電気代がとんでもないことになるから、1日1時間しか使うの禁止って言ったっしょ。
Maho's so mad. These working conditions were a smell? Was Kurusu really able to create the time leap machine under these circumstances? Kurusu, she was just vibing with the crew, even though she was mad at times like this too. She was vibing. Just thinking about it gave her even more respect for Kurusu.
髪まですすまみれだからシャワーを借りたいのだけれど。
どうぞどうぞ。
もしちょっとでも覗くような真似をしたら、すぐに鈴葉さんに連絡するから、そのつもりで。
そんなことしないって。
The fact that she thinks he'll do that is so hilarious. For some reason, Itaru responded to Maho's warning by sighing and slapping his shoulder. You're not worth it, he said.
つうか僕は今そういう冗談に付き合っていられるほど心の余裕はないよ。
Do you think it's better to play the game or watch the anime? Personally, I think it's better to play the game because the game has more information going on than the anime. The anime would cut some parts out. It would like confuse you a little bit. With a game that has like so many endings, so much things to do, you would like it'll probably give you like the short and sweet path, but like I feel like when you play the game, the art style is like different, plus story based. You'll probably get like you get more of experience. Like if there's a game and it has like a anime, I say play the game first and then go with the anime if you have the time. Like I play like I don't know. It's like I watched the Danganronpa anime and like I could not wait every Thursday for these episodes to like go out. So I like look up gameplays of the game and it's like much different. You have more interaction with the characters. You hear like different stories, side stories and stuff. Yeah. And And like with Higurashi anime, like the anime, like I did not like. I love the anime. I love the anime. I watched it in middle school. I loved it. I'm glad it got me into this franchise. But like when I play, and then when I played the first game, I noticed that the anime covers like 4 episodes of the first game, and I think that's I think it's pretty crazy. Not only that, like they kind of cut some things out, and like, you know, yeah. But if you're okay with that and just want it like, you know, be short and sweet, and I say watch the anime. But if you want to get like a better experience, I say play the game. Yeah, it's always best case to play the visual novel game. Yeah. Yeah, they cut like a bunch of important things out. They cut like a lot of like, you know, important character development details. Yeah, I love the anime. I love both the anime and the game. But it's like kind of crazy that you notice that it's like low key kind of different. It's like the same, but like a little. It's like you notice these different things. Yume, I really gotta play Yume because like the fact that the anime only has 1 season makes me sad. Maho hadn't meant it as a joke. She was extremely serious.
昇進の僕は今週はエロゲすら立ってる状態なんで。
That's kind of crazy to say out loud. She heard from Suzuha that the day she arrived in Japan, Itaru had screwed up bad on a date. It was true that Itaru was a lot quieter than his usual self. Mayuri had even said that Daru not playing H games must be an omen of some impending natural disaster. That's kind of crazy that your friends think this way about you. But either way, she didn't have the time for his negativity, so she mostly ignored him and went to the shower room. And that shower's bright. Since Suzuha used the shower regularly, it was relatively clean. W. Suzuha. There was a good selection of body soap and shampoo, and Suzuha told her she could use it as she liked.
まったく、せっかくの七夕だっていうのに、なんでこんなすすまみれになってないといけないのかしら。
The day was indeed Tanabata. What's Tanabata? Actually, Maho has been secretly looking forward to this day. I'm googling that. Is that a real day in Japan? Tanabata. July 7th, 2027? Oh, it's a festival. Tanabata, also known as the Star Festival, is a Japanese festival originating from Chinese QZ Festival. It celebrates the meeting of the deities Orihime and Hikoboshi. Ah. Star Festival. Oh, it's a summer festival. Oh. Since she lived in America for so long, she was interested in Japan's traditional summer holidays. She was especially interested in the famous story of Orihime and Hikoboshi, and the customs of writing down wishes and hanging them from the bamboo. I feel that. Since she was here, she sort of wanted to try writing down a wish too. She didn't want to bring it up herself because she didn't want anyone thinking of her as childish, but Mayuri, Ferris, and the other girls seemed like they wanted to do something like that. Part of her had hoped they invited her too. Aww! She wanted to be invited with the girls. That's why it hurts so much to be spending the hot summer afternoon in the lab with Itaru covered in stew. Oh yeah. That must be really yeah, I can understand. Sorry. She wanted to hang with the girls, but ended up hanging out with this pervert instead. She was thinking about that as she washed herself off when... What now? She could hear Itaru calling her from outside. I'll cry. Oh. No time for being cute. This is her being cute?
するとオカリンがこっち来るかも。
Wait, why is that an issue?
岡部さんが
Oh, because he doesn't want them to be. Oh, because he doesn't want them to be building the time machine. So, yeah, you guys gotta clean this mess up. Maho's mind started to race. She's been told that Okabe rarely comes to the lab anymore. In fact, after he dropped her off here on the first date, he hadn't come here by even once. Yeah, those therapy sessions. That's why she felt safe going in and out of the lab, but
電話レンジカッコ仮2号機は隠しといたけど、僕らがやってる研究のことバレないように気をつけて。
I miss the old Okabe.
わかった。
This Okabe is depressed and in therapy, which I'm so sad about.
というか私、ここにいたらまずいじゃない。フェイリスさんのマンションに戻って隠れていないと。
なんで？
だって本来なら私は今頃沖縄にいるはずなのよ。
Oh yeah, you told Okabe that you're gonna be in Okinawa with family, not here. Oh, the lies. That's how she explained her visit to Okabe. If he found out she was working on the phone wave with Itaru, there will be trouble.
そうだった。じゃあ急いで出てきて。
あなたがそこにいたら出られないでしょ。
ですよね。
After she was sure Itaru was gone, she quickly washed the bubbles from her body soap off her body. Honestly, I love that because it's hard for me because like I hate talking so much when I play a visual novel game. Like I do love reading, but like I want to get immersed sometimes. Her long hair still wasn't dry, but there wasn't time for that. She wiped herself off with a towel and she was about to leave the shower room when she heard the door open. Uh-oh.
Yo, 誰?
He was here already? She quickly shut the door to the shower room again. But then she looked down and saw that she was naked. Her clothes were lying on the floor past the door. And there was no way she could get them to without Okabe seeing her. Her only choice was to stay hidden, completely undressed, and wait for him to leave.
でもこんなのすごくなんていうかそわそわして落ち着かない。
This is nerve-wracking. Oh, now we're in Okabe's POV.
Yo, 誰?
Dario greeted me as I came inside the lab. He seemed to be in kind of a hurry.
ああ、オカリンか。一人で来るなんて珍しいじゃん。
The room smelled kind of like smoke. And someone must have been using the shower room because the smoky smell was mixed with the scent of soap. But whoever it was, it definitely wasn't Dario. His face and clothes were black and was scooped. Still? Oh yeah, he didn't take a shower himself. I thought it might be Suzuha, but the lights in the shower room were turned off.
何してたんだ? お前真っ黒だぞ。
ああ、これは
I gotta come up with a lie.
この前粗大ゴミの電子レンジを拾ってきたんだよね。で、さっきそれでコンビニ弁当を温めてたら爆発した。
爆発って、大丈夫か?
ブラウン氏に怒られたお。
あまり目をつけられるなよ。いつ追い出されるかわからないんだから。そんなことになれば、お前はともかく、鈴葉は行くところがなくなるだろう。
True, Suzuha will have nowhere to go. Crazy message.
そうだね。で、今日はどうしたん？マヤ氏なら来てないけど。
お前に話があるんだ。朗報だぞ。
Let me guess. You know what? Tell me, because I can't guess right now. My mind's a mess. You refuse.
まだ何も言ってないだろ
う。オカリンの持ってきた話がまともだったことなんて一度もないんで。
This is the last chapter to the Mayuri ending. I wonder how this is gonna go. I wonder if somebody's gonna die, or maybe we're gonna finally see what's her face. Welcome to the Club Alpha.
まあ聞けって。昨日の夜さ、レスキネン教授と食事に行ったんだ。それで留学の話になったんだけど。
Dr. Langskin. Oh yeah, that snake. Don't do it.
またその話か。
Wait, no. Oh man. Does anybody know the anime School Days? Did you guys know that it has a visual novel game? How do you guys feel about me playing that game? Not you refusing. I was keeping in touch with Dr. Langskin. Of course, the professor knew that Maho was here in Japan. I'm going so off topic, like, I just love talking about video games, but I do not like finishing games. Yesterday, he showed me a picture of her taken in Okinawa. I could see her standing in the surf with the blank expression on her face. A friend or a family member must have taken it. Then get canceled for like talking to like 5 different people. My question is, what do you know about School Days? What I know about School Days is that it had a glorious ending. I watched it in middle school, and it was a pretty interesting anime up until the end. Like, it was like, because I thought this was like a normal romance anime up until like in the middle, things got crazy, and then the ending put an icing on top, and I was like, wow, great anime. Yeah, the ending. It traumatized you. Nah, that was peak fiction. Like, oh my gosh, the ending was like so good. I thought I was like watching like a boring romance cheating anime, and then the ending, see, you don't know, see, you don't understand. Like, see, at that time I was like into like horror and psychological animes, so I watched this School Days just because, you know, I was like watching any anime I can, because, you know, at that time you have to like watch animes like in parts, or you watch them in certain websites. So it was a pretty amazing ending, if I say so myself, because like, I don't know, he got what he deserved. Like, he cheated, and then she took the head. Shooting choice of words. I love School Days as well, and I was shocked it was a sweet undertone. I was shocked and then happy at the same time. You did deserve it. He's better than the visual novel, but he's worse than the anime for dramatic effect. Oh, really? Nah, in the visual novel game, he's low-key a whore, to be honest. I heard there's School Days and there's Summer Days. But the thing is, I'm kind of scared to play it just because it has like a lot of, you know, ecchi scenes. Of course, at a minimum, I needed to graduate my current school and pass the exchange exam for Victor Condria. What's the name of that website that has like all these interesting visual novel games? I forgot what it's called. I also want to play Dramatic Murder, to be honest.
僕？
ビクトル・コンドリア大学には情報科学研究所っていうところがあってな、世界最高のハッカーが集まってるらしいんだよ。
I love it. I love disaster.
ダルの腕なら通用するんじゃないか?
And I love psychological animes. They're just the best. They make your mind go crazy. They test you. I've been inviting Daru to come to America with me, but he didn't seem that interested. He said things like, I can't imagine living away from the otaku mecca, and no way am I living anywhere you can't get H games and anime figures. You know, that's a good reason. That's a good reason. He does nothing but give excuses like that. You know, he would make a lot of money if he went to America though, too.
そりゃ僕はスーパーハッカーだし通用すると思うけどさ。
とりあえず教授に会ってみるだけならどうだ？面識だってあるんだし。
Okabe, this guy, he's bad news.
今忙しいんだお。
Do what?
一日ぐらいなら時間作れるだろ
コミマが終わるまでは無理かな。
Kamima? Oh, the anime convention.
う。1ヶ月以上先じゃないか。
とにかくしばらくは無理。
いや、やれ。本当に言い訳ばっかりだな。そんなに行きたくないのか？
Excuse me. I signed and sat down on the sofa. This room really was hot as hell during the summer. The windows were open and the fans were running at full speed, but I was still sweating. Yeah, I heard summer Japan is insane. There was an air conditioning, but evidently he wasn't using it.
誰？毒ペって置いてあるか？
Dr. P.
さあどうだったかな。マヨシが買い置きしてるかも。
I got up and took a look in the fridge in the corner of the room. There was regular soda, mineral water, and some sports drinks. But not a single Dr. P. Do you really want soda in this heat wave? Yes, I think that's the name of the website, Jazz. It has this really had this other Jazz. Wait, is it called yeah, I think it's Jazz. Yes, wait. That's the name of the company. Yeah, it has like crazy, it has like good stories in here. Even though some of them are kind of a lot of, there's like some hentai games in there, but there's a lot of good visual novel games. They got a mix in there, but their games are good. They got good games. Like, oh my god. Wait, oh, it's called Shiny Days. Oh, they got amazing games. But some of their games are on Steam, so I would wait until they're on sale. Like, there is one game I want to play called Slow Damage. I've been hearing about this game within the BL. It looks really good, but really crazy and messed up. And there's like a lot of blood going on in this game. Planet is on my list. Like, I don't remember if I bought it or not. Wait, did I buy Planet? I don't remember if I bought... Wait, did I buy this game? No, I did not buy it. But it's on my wish list, Planet. I heard the anime is sad, so I decided to give it a chance and put it on my list. Oh, you've seen Slow Damage? I really wanted it. Isn't Rewrite like this? Isn't Rewrite a Yuri game? Or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking of the right game? Oh, this game Rewrite is on my wish list, but yeah, it is on my wish list. I got over like 1,000 games on my Steam wish list, so they come and go. Okay, I'm thinking of a different game then. But Rewrite is on my wish list, and Planet too. But I have this thing where I do not buy games until they're on sale. Because I have an obsession with buying games, and I'm trying to stop myself. Lovely anime visual novel. Yes, I heard like Planet is kind of a classic anime, but I heard it's like sad. That's why I'm gonna play the game instead of watching the anime, because I want to see some stuff, see more. Mayuri really did buy tons of stuff. Oh yeah, Mayuri had like a thing with chickens. Like she was always eating chicken. Same, I will never buy games for full price. Yeah, no. The only time I did bought games for full price is probably when I pre-order games that I really love. Like I did pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3, and I pre-order like Tales of Vesper, and I also pre-order Persona 5 Royal. Just because, well, I love the franchise, so I do that. But you know, but ever since the PS5 stopped offering, since the PS5 does not offer themes and extra stuff compared to the PS4 did, I do not do pre-orders anymore. Oh wait, and I think I pre-ordered like Final Fantasy, also the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Sports drink もらうぞ。
鈴葉の飲みかけ以外なら OK。
I grabbed an unopened bottle and took a big gulp. I happened to take a look at the snack shelf next to the fridge. Mixed in with the instant noodles, snacks were 5 bunches of bananas. Bananas. Mayuri must have brought those too. But still, all that fried chicken and now these bananas? Was she eating more than she had been? Mayuri is Mayuri. She's always said that no matter how much she ate, she never got fat, but that's honestly a good trait. But if she brought this many bananas at once, they were all going to turn brown and squishy before she could eat them all. True. I had that experience. I bought a lot of bananas.
バナナを買いすぎじゃないか?
And they ended up some of them turning up brown, so I couldn't even finish all of them. I was so upset. Good thing bananas aren't expensive. Is my ear really? Oh yeah, you already said that.
ああ、それ買ってきたのマユシじゃなくて僕。あ。
Dario quickly cut himself off. Wait, why did he cut himself off? You have good memories. Lucky you. For most fiction novels, I hate to write down on a note like summary for myself. Music did stop. It's serious time. I turned towards him and he averted his gaze. He's been acting really weird this whole time. Was he hiding something?
お前がこんなに買ったのか? いつからバナナ好きになった?
Banana.
いやほら、鈴葉に言われてるんだって。ダイエットにいいから毎日食べろってさ。
そういえば昔そんなダイエットが流行ったな。
Everything about this is suspicious. Some celebrity had gone on TV and said she lost a bunch of weight on banana diet, and the next day all the bananas in Japan disappeared from the stores. That's crazy. Low key, I do not F with influencers because like I hate how I hate that I'm curious about something, so I watch a video and then an influencer would talk about it and then they would use their influencer juju and convince me that this is good, and then I will abuse my money that I work for, and then I buy it and it doesn't work out, and that pissed me off cuz like why can't you tell the truth? Like, you're not even sponsored. Like what's so hard about telling the truth? Like, why do you gotta like, you know, lie like that? Like, and then like I would have to like, you know, and then if I hear like an influencer talk about it, I would have to go to like Reddit posts because I don't know, low-key, I feel like Reddit people are like, they would tell how it is. They wouldn't really sugarcoat anything. And then like when I hear somebody on Reddit have like different opinion about it, I'm like, okay, that's okay. I feel like that's more genuine and real than this person being all happy and smiling. Prime Beastables. Oh my god. I would never try those. They don't even look appetizing. No offense, but I don't know. I would have like people like coming to my job asking me, do you have those? And I'm like, we're a clothing store, we don't sell that. You gotta go to the supermarket or something.
だからってこんなに一度に買うなよな。だいぶ色が変わってきてるじゃないか。
Well, whatever. I was hungry, so I decided to take one. I took a banana and peeled the skin.
とにかく少しは加減ってものを考えろ。
そうだね。
You're so suspicious. I finished the banana in 3 bites and went to toss the peel in the burnable trash can. 3 bites? Hold up. 3 bites. Since you like Hirigashi, I assume you know Lane and Shiki. I love Shiki. I watched Shiki like 2 times. The ending gets me sad every time. Like, oh my gosh. And then and then I went, and then I didn't I like, and then I try to, and then I like went on the internet, and I remember I went on the internet to see more information about Shiki. Like, is this really it? And then they told me like she escaped it, like she escaped, and like yeah, Shiki. Not many people know about Shiki. I watched the Shiki like middle school, and then I watched it recently, like a couple years ago, like I think last year. And oh my gosh, the emotions that I felt came back, and the main character did not deserve that. Like, I don't know, like I love Shiki. Shiki was so good. Lane, I have not watched Lane. I do know Lane, but I have not watched the show yet. Yeah, the hairstyles different. Like, oh my god, I just feel for the main character, because like all he wanted to do was just get away from this country town, and then he got screwed over by I think the girl's called Megumi, all because like, and then like and and then like and then when he was, and then it was like the final showdown, and he was fighting the cat ear guy, and he did like a little Shikamaru thing where he like, I guess he sealed him because they're both immortal. And I was like, no, and like, I don't know. It's so hard for me to describe what I'm feeling, but like, I love the show. I love the show. And then I noticed something strange. It's hot in here. The cans was filled with bananas. More than anybody could possibly eat. Over half the can was filled up with bananas. And it wasn't just the skins. Some of them were unpeeled, but half rotten. And the summer heat made them give off a nasty stench. I remember seeing something like this once before. Uh-oh. Gelanas. That's right. It was when I was living here a year ago, doing experiments every day. Think you were living here? And then my mind flashed back to the contents of the fridge. And then the bizarre stockpile of juicy fried chicken? Uh-oh. He's catching on. Oh! It couldn't be! See, that's why you're going to a top university. Because you're smart like that. You know what game I want to play? Catherine. Persona. Final Fantasy. Our album. I want to play an RPG game. A long one. Ready for an adventure. I plunged my hand into the garbage can, not caring about the filth.
Okarin!
Dario was clearly uneasy, but I ignored him. F you. I was right. Under the remains of the bananas, I saw tons of boxes of empty fried chicken. I'm switching up. Catherine. Catherine with a C. But I got the new Catherine, where you have Catherine with a C, Catherine with a K, Catherine with a Q. No matter how much Mayuri liked them, or how much of a gluten Naru was, no one could voluntarily eat this much frozen fried chicken every day. I'll be disgusted. It is on PlayStation, and it's on Steam. PlayStation is opening up their horizon and, you know, making their exclusive games not exclusive anymore. I went deeper into the garbage can, and then I found something I didn't want to see.
Na. Daru?
Nanzo?
Wait. Oh. I watched Tetra Ninja played it when I was like a kid. It was like a fun adventure watching somebody. It was like fun watching somebody play this game. Now I want to play it for myself. Let me go on YouTube real quick and let me see like how far am I in?
バナナと冷凍唐揚げの組み合わせ。懐かしいな。
He's played it. He's played it like he's playing it. He's playing it calm, but you know, he inside he's mad.
1年くらい前か。よくこうしてかなり無駄な使い方してたから、真由里によく怒られた。食べ物を粗末にしちゃダメだって。
Yeah, he's not having it. Let's see. Not even an hour. Dang, not even an hour of gameplay. Okay, I need to lock in.
そうだね。
しょうがないから、電子レンジで温かくなったバナナも俺たちで食べて処分したよな。あれはひどい味だった。
If you ever have an issue with buying a lot of banana skin, you can just fry them and boil them browner. They are sweeter. Oh no, no, no. I'll just buy less bananas. I just use bananas as part of my French toast, so. Or if I'm craving something sweet, I eat it because I'm trying to like avoid sugar as part of my diet plan.
でもさすがにこれは食べられなかったよ。
What I pulled out of the garbage can was, what is that? Oh, the jelly. Ew, a green gooey mass. It was a thick, disgusting liquid, like you expect to see if you crush a giant bug. The goo dripped out of my fingers and splattered onto the floor. It was what used to be a banana, what we once called a chill nana.
おう、しまった。
Dario put his hands to his head. Excuse me. I burped in the microphone. But when he evidently gave up on hiding it...
まずった。こんなあっさりバレちゃったか。もうちょっと隠し通せると思ったんだけどな。実際さ、目処がついたらちゃんと相談したいこともあったし、打ち明ける予定ではあったんだけど。
Dario tossed me the towel. Evidently, he already used it because it was covered in black scoop, but I decided to wipe the gel nana off my hands with it anyways. Dario went into the development room and started moving boxes and desk cover.
ほれ、これが2号機。
And on the table appeared the horrible future gadget number 8, which I built, improved, and finally dismantled a year ago.
組み立て直したのか。
Okabe, we gotta bring the crew back together. We gotta bring Kurusu back or something. We can't have another war.
電話レンジカッコ仮バージョン2とどっちがいいか結構迷った。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
He said F the name. Oh wait, let me check out my laundry. I'll be right back. Dang. I'll be right back.
on Vinted. Don't wear it, sell it.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone and staying there, that feels more like luck than something you can control. So that's why we made Brain FM. It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind, and it gets you focused in just 5 minutes. Using science and sound, Brain FM guides your brainwaves into an optimal state for productivity called neural phase locking, which lets different parts of your brain work together more easily. Compared to average music, Brain FM actually increases and sustains your focus over time, letting you stay in the zone for as long as you want. You can also use Brain FM for relaxation, meditation, and even sleep. But don't take our word for it. Join millions of others and try it yourself for free, and see what you get done with Brain FM.
Bye, Alpha. Even though I probably am saying this late. Alright, now it's just me and my dots by myself. Okay, nice. Okay. Now it's time to lock in.
マジ？オカリンの言葉とは思えないな。
This is my game tonight.
どの未来ガジェットもさ、円卓会議やって大
Oh, you're
騒ぎし
waiting
て
here.
名前決めたじゃん。
I thought you meant like bye bye, like good night. Thanks for waiting. Ooh, round table meeting.
黒歴史だろ
Yeah, he's not a what you call a tunable.
そう？
Low key, I'm in the mood for a horror game, but not a horror game, but like an anime horror game. Dari was sitting at the dust cover future gadget that was sitting on the shelf of the development room. There was something like fondness in his gaze. Why the hell was he acting like this? Because he wants to save the world. Excuse me. Did you think of that a nightmare as some sort of happy, youthful memory? It literally happened like a year ago. I was about to tell him to go screw himself, but held it in.
お前俺が言ったことを忘れたのか
Yeah, he's not taking this well.
これは危険だ俺たちが持っていて一種のものじゃない
I got one more load of laundry. One more. One more.
うん。けどさ、僕未来でタイムマシン作らないといけないんだよね。
Honestly, I should just start it off. You know what? I'll be right back. You know what? I got one more load. Let me just start this thing off while the other one is driving. Like my washing machine, it's broken. Like it doesn't wring your clothes out. So I have to manually like squeeze the water out of my clothes when it's done washing. And then after I squeeze the water out, I put it in the dryer. And then I have to put it in the dryer like 2 times because you know, it has to suck all the water, and it sucks. And like now, and then we're trying to like save up for money for a new washer, but it's like insane that the owner won't do anything about it. And I can't afford to take an Uber to go to a laundromat currently. It's like it would take me like, cause like the laundromat is not expensive. It's getting there that's expensive. Yeah, but I'd rather just deal with the washer machine than spend $20 on Uber and then ended up spending more getting there than doing my laundry. But it sucks because I really like that laundromat. But the thing is, like, the Uber cost is like crazy. But I have to like go when like a lot of people in my family need to go laundry, and then we could split the cost of the Uber. Because that would make it much easier. Because I can't go by myself. I have to go with other people to make it easier. So because if we go together, then we won't have to spend that much money on Uber. I'll be right back. now that my laundry's running, I just gotta make it till I gotta at least pass 2 hours in. Like I haven't hit an hour in this game.
そうするとやっぱこいつを研究することがその第一歩だと思うわけ。
I need to hear it. Why are you yelling? I gave up on trying to hold it back. I got up in his face and yelled at him.
何度も話したよな。こいつのせいで何が起こったのか、こいつのせいで俺がどんな体験をしたのか。
But look, Okabe, I understand that, you know, you lost your girlfriend, but, you know, we gotta save the world.
これを作ったことでマユリは殺されるんだ。
Was she? I mean, technically, yeah, Mayuri died like so many times. Like, it was insane. Like, she died like so many times.
これを作ったことでクリスは犠牲になったんだ。
True, Kurusu did die, but that was not our fault. That was her greedy behind dad who wanted to like. that was her dad. That wasn't us. We're innocent in this.
これを作ったことでお前の娘は過去へ飛んで自殺までしたんだ。
Did she?
忘れたって言うならもう一度話してやろうか。お前はそんなにバカだったのか。自分でそれを体験してみないとわからないほどバカだったのか。
Yeah. I don't know. Like, give us a
バカは
slack.
あなたよ、岡部倫太郎。
Oh, she came out naked. I suddenly heard an angry female voice behind me. You know, this is good for thumbnail. She's so cute. I looked back and saw Maho Hiyajo glaring at me.
ヒヤジョさん。
おう、ゴーロリ来たこれ。
Legal lolly.
なんて格好してるんだよ。
I'm looking down.
っていうかなんでここに。
これはそのつい勢い余ってあまりジロジロ見ないで訴えるわよ。
Crazy she says that.
そっちがそんな格好で出てきたんじゃないか。
ちょっと待ってなさい。今服を着てくるから。
She couldn't hold back. Maho quickly went back into the shower room and came out dressed a moment later.
失礼、待たせたわ。
She's so funny.
もしかして俺が来た時から隠れてたのか。
私のことはどうでもいいでしょ。
レスキネン教授に送った沖縄での写真はわざわざ捏造したのか。
Both the professor and I were completely taken in by that picture of her standing on that Okinawa beach. But it seemed we both been tricked. It was well made enough that Daru must have been involved.
君の来日の目的は沖縄じゃなかったというわけだ。
The truth is coming out.
ええ、あなたが電話レンジカッコ仮なんていうセンスのない名前をつけたそのマシンのために来たの。
Machine with a stupid name.
君にも説明したはずだ。D メールによって。
And Okabe, they don't listen. Let me read the tips. IP, officially Internet Protocol. However, the term IP is often mistakenly used to describe an IP address. An IP address is essentially an ID number given to a computer to allow it to exchange information via the Internet or a LAN. The Internet Protocol is the method and standard used to exchange that information. Orihime from Bleach. A girl who appeared in the legend of Tanabata, the star Vega in the constellation Lyra, is known as Orihime Star. She was the daughter of the Emperor of Heaven and was given the name Orihime, Weaving Princess. Because of her mastery of the loom, she is married to Hikoboshi, Natsuhiko. But the Emperor of Heaven decreed that they would only be allowed to meet once a year on July 7th in the old Japanese calendar. Wait, they're married but they can only meet each other once a year? That's kind of sad. Hikoboshi, a man who appeared in the legend of Tanabata in Japan Altair, the brightest star of the constellation Aquilia, is known as the summer Hikoboshi star. The star Vega Orihime is separated from the Altair by the Milky Way. And the legend says that only on Tanabata can they cross it and come together. This was originally a Chinese legend. D-Mail, sorry for DeLorean mail. Oh, from like not Fast and the Furious. Back to the Future. A text message that is capable of traveling to the past. D-mails are sent from a cellular phone in the phone wave. Name subject to change. I hate that. However, they can't be sent too close to the present. Also, they can only obtain a little over 36 byte of data.
一体何が引き起こされたのかを。それをまた繰り返すつもりか。
違うわ。
何が違う？ D メールを送れば、それはエシロンに補足され、世界線は今のベータから再びアルファに戻ってしまうんだ。
True, they're on the right path on the world line. So if they change anything, the world line will change up. Then they will have to go through this all over again.
そうしたら、マユリは、何度やっても助けられない。永遠に死に続ける。
It's honestly surprising how Okabe, he truly loves Mayuri just as a sister, even though he did all this just to save her. I think that's pretty amazing itself. And he ended up falling in love with Kurusu. And then I had a terrifying thought and stared directly into Maho's eyes. No way. She of all people couldn't possibly. I trusted Maho completely, and I didn't want to believe she was capable of it. Isn't Dr. Leskinen getting this information, and isn't he about to, like, you know, I don't know. But the terrible machine that I just confronted had drained me of any kind of rationality. A flashback felt like it was going to hit me any second. And images of Kurusu and Mayuri's deaths were flashing through my mind. And so I said something I never should have said. Oh, what did you say?
君はまさか世界線をアルファに戻したいのか。
え？
クリスが生きていて、マユリが死んでいる世界を望むのか。
Wait a second, hold up, Okabe. Like, you're kind of being crazy.
この野郎!
Yeah, like, hit him, Daru, because, like, what is he, like, he's kind of, I understand he's, like, you know, stressed, and this is, like, you know, this is, like, insane that this is happening, but what he just said is kind of crazy. Like, why would Maho do that to, like, Mayuri? There was an impact in my chest, and a loud sound in my ears, my cheek, cheek. The next thing I knew, I was laying on the ground, face up. It was a while before I understood what had to happen. The left half of my face felt like it was on fire. I was punched by Daru? Dang, Daru's strong. I known him for 5 years, and this was the first time anything like that had happened. This is like when a son gets slapped by his father for the first time, and he's like, my dad never hit me before.
謝れ! 今すぐ真帆たんに謝れ!
ちょっとやめなさい、橋田さん。
オカリンがどれだけ苦しんでるかなんて僕には想像しかできないけどさ。だから安っぽい同情なんてしないし、するつもりもねえよ。でもな、お前結局ただそれに甘えてるだけじゃねえか。真帆たんだって、鈴葉だって、真由しだって、みんながお前のためにどれだけ。
Yeah, and then you just switch up on them?
もういいから、よしなさい。
Maho grabbed Daru's body and tried to hold him back.
離せ！こいつ、もっとぶん殴ってやらないとわかんないんだよ！
True, sometimes it's best to hit them.
もう十分よ。今ので十分。だから落ち着いて。
And this time, Maho put her hands on Daru's shoulder.
後の説明は私がしておくわ。顔でも洗ってきなさい。ほら。
She pointed towards the shower room, and Daru finally seemed to get control of himself again.
わかった。
She looked a little awkward as he lowered his face. Normally he hated any kind of seriousness, but so in a situation like this, he always tells one of his preferred gentleman jokes. Gentleman jokes? But there was no jokes, as he vanished beyond the curtains into the shower room. A moment later, I could hear the sound of the water.
まったく
Maho was looking down at me.
あなたがおかしなことを言うからよ。
That'd be weird.
そうだな。すまなかった。今のは決して本心じゃ。
I don't think therapy is working, Okabe. I think you need to fire your therapist.
わかってるわ。あなた、そんな人じゃないもの。
He is not helping you.
ほら、立てる？
I grabbed her hand and slowly got up. I'd taken a solid hit when I wasn't expecting it, and so my head was still a little dizzy.
今のは聞いた。普段優しいやつが怒ると
He needs
聞くな。
Jesus. Who needs Jesus? Which one? Okabe or Taro? And Jake, thanks so much for the Jake, thanks so much for the eight sub. Oh my god. Thanks for subbing for 8 months. There you go. What the heck? Thank you so much.
そうね。しかも自分のためじゃなく、
Everyone
他
is
の誰かのために怒れる人は素敵だと思う。少しだけ見直したわ。
E-bag 5 stream streak. Nice. Maho seemed a little happy as she looked towards the shower room.
見直したのは少しだけなのか。
だって私への言動がいつもセクハラばっかりだもの。
That's crazy.
もしかしたら君のことが好きになったのかもしれないぞ。子供がよくやるだろう。好きな子に意地悪するとか、あれと同じだ。
Okabe, what are you talking about?
頭の中。
冗談じゃないわ。鈴葉さんを私の娘にしたいわけ？
Right?
それはまずいな。
Why does he sound so chill after getting punched in the face? I chuckled a bit, but quickly stopped and turned to face Maho. The difference between our heights was so great that I was looking down on her.
俺の主観で言えば、この世界はクリスの選択のおかげで存在してるんだ。クリスがいたから。
Mayuri is safe
マイル
because
は
the
無
cruise.
事でいられる。
Oh, okay, I didn't know you were gonna talk.
幸
You were too
せに
slow.
暮らしていられる。それを俺も守らなくちゃいけない。君は科学者だ。俺なんかよりずっと優れた頭脳の持ち主だ。だから理解できるだろう、この世界の摂理を。
I even hit an hour mark in this game. That's so
ええ。
Maho quietly nodded.
それは言ってみれば神みたいなものなんだよ。神に人間が挑むなんて無謀だったんだ。
It's stupid, but humans love to do that.
なのに俺はそれに何回も何十回も何百回も挑んで全てが失敗に終わった。無駄だったんだ。人の傲慢を神は決して許さない。
You know, if I didn't play the first game, I would have said that, he didn't try hard enough. But in the first game, he did try hard. We went through so many different paths, so many different endings, and we just came to the conclusion that it's just better this way.
そうね。
Maho was looking out the window. It was as if she was thinking back to her homeland and ancestors.
神というのは私の祖国やあるいは沖縄の人たちの間でもポピュラーな存在として信じられているわ。
So you are from Okinawa.
私も祖父母や父母からその素敵な考えを教えられてきた。科学に身を捧げるものではあるけれど、決して神を侮ったりはしない。
それなら
Maho shook her head a little and looked up at me with a piercing gaze.
けどね、 あなたが盛んに口にする神はそれとは全く違う。
Her words were sharp, with no room for disagreement.
世界の摂理ですって。そんなものはただこの世界を構築している数式に過ぎないわ。
Man, I'm watching a gameplay of somebody playing this game, and you're telling me I only played 30 minutes of this chapter. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. It's about what? Oh my god, I hate it here. What do you mean I only been playing this game for 30 minutes?
神なんて立派なものは介在していないし、私たちに解が導けない道理はないのよ。
I can't be on this game for like until like I can't be on this game until like 2 in the morning. I can't. I had no choice but to follow her.
D メールとエシュロンとの因果、それ
Yeah,
に
I
よる
was
危険性について
I
は
was doing a lot of yapping. I can't help it. When I hear anime, I gotta talk about it.
安心しなさい。 D メールは今の時点では封印してある。
But really, 30 minutes? I thought it would be like, 50, like 40 minutes, 50 minutes maybe, but like 30 minutes of gameplay.
あなたの懸念しているような事態は起こらないし、私が絶対に起こさせない。もちろん D メールの危険を回避する方法もエシュロンを無効化する策も橋田さんと検討中よ。ただ今はその検証にリソースを割くより先にやらなくてはならないことがあるの。個人的にもね。
Maho tapped on top of the phone wave unit 02.
今私たちが研究しているのはクリスが成し遂げたというタイムリープの方。
じゃあタイムリープしかできないのか。
そういうことになるわね。
Oh my gosh. Bringing back memories. She was right. I was looking at a time leap machine, not the phone wave. Stop saying that. I could tell they recreated all the improvements that Kurusu had made to the phone wave. The most obvious was the PC and monitor that were connected to the phone wave. And connected to the PC was a headset and what looked like a cord covered in electrotrite. In this world line, only I knew the details of how the time leap machine was set up, and I hadn't told Daru or Maho about them. In other words, with only some small hints, Maho had managed to create the same thing as Kurusu. Dang, she's smart.
正直なところとても悔しいわ。
悔しい。
研究すればするほどやっぱり私はクリスにはなれないって
I think you did
思い知らさ
great
れるのよ。
in the fact that you recreated this.
記憶をデータ化してそれをトップダウン検索信号込みで携帯電話に転送する。そこまではできるの。ただ最大の問題がクリアできない。クリスはそれをやってのけたのに。
データの圧縮だな。
Maho nodded.
何テラバイトもある膨大な記憶データをどうやって圧縮するのか。
Terabytes?
その謎が私ではどうしても解けない。
Oh, she's still oh, wait. That was the part that Kurusu had struggled with the most too. But in the end, with Daru's help, she'd been able to do it.
あなたはクリスから何か聞いているのかしら。その方法を。
Oh my gosh, she's talking too slow. I'm going too fast. She seemed a little unhappy as she asked me that. Asking for the answer meant giving up on finding the solution for herself, and so it meant admitting defeat. I feel that sometimes. Maybe that was really hard for her. Yet she chosen to completing the machine first. But I had no intention of giving her the answer right away. Dang, you're not gonna help?
前に俺の経験したことを話した時に約束をしたよな。タイムマシンでマキセ・クリスを救おうなんて絶対に考えるな。
ええ。
今でもその約束を守るつもりがあるか。その気がないなら協力はできない。
Maho didn't answer for a while. But without even looking at her face, I could tell she was being torn apart inside.
もちろん守るわ。あなたとの約束だもの。
I don't know, you look like you're lying, low-key. Why are you laughing? After a long pause, she gave her answer. I couldn't help but laugh.
君は嘘が下手だな。そんな顔をしていたら
Oh.
すぐにバレる。
I was like, because she didn't look like, I didn't believe her, because like,
話は終わったな。
she was making that face that Mako made in like Soul Eater, low-key. He said we're done talking. He said it in such a calm voice, like he's really mad. Then I left the development room. I looked towards the shower room, but I could still hear the sound of falling waters from within. Daru was showing no sign of being done.
なあ、ダル。バカは俺だった。本当にすまなかった。
I'm really happy that he apologized because like I really hated when people know they did wrong, but they just choose to like you know, like not they don't want to like, you know, be the bigger person in the situation, knowing that they're the ones at fault and don't apologize. And I like that he cares for his friendship. That just shows he cares about the friendship he has with Daru. I spoke, but there was no answer. Maybe he hadn't heard me. For real, because they feel like the situation already over. Yeah, they feel like the situation is like over, but it's not really over. Like it's uncomfortable, and slowly the relationship is gonna die by itself without even the two people involved not doing anything. But you know, all it takes is just an apology and just admitting that you messed up, and everything will be well. But you know, if you feel like I don't know, I just grew up, you know, having these issues, and then people just think that it's okay the next day to just laugh in your face like everything's okay. Like no, I'm looking at you funny.
また明日来るから。
At least he apologized before he left, because then it would have been awkward if he saw him the next day. That was all I said as I headed towards the door. Ah, that's so bright.
Okabe-san!
Maho followed me. She came up to me so fast, she almost slammed into me.
シュタインズゲートは実在すると思う？
She said the name of the game.
まゆりさんが死ぬことなく、そしてクリスも犠牲にならない、そんな狭間の世界線があると思う？
それを目指した俺の顛末を知りたいなら鈴葉に聞くといい。結局運命には逆らえなかった。
Just because I play that stupid ringtone, I know the stupid YouTube bot is gonna be so annoying.
あんなのはくだらない妄想だよ。
そう言い切ってしまって本当にいいの？ないと証明されたわけではないのよ。
そんなのまさに悪魔の証明じゃないか。
Devil's
そんな証
proof.
明誰にもできるわけがない。
そうよ。あるのかないのかも証明されていないのに、あなたはたった一度失敗したくらいで諦めた。
One failure. There's been multiple failures. Well, there's not even one failure. After Kurusu died, he didn't bother. He felt like this was right. Oh god, Maho was gritting her teeth hard.
呆れてしまうわ。
何？
My back made a weird cracking noise. I almost went out of control and grabbed her by the shoulder. Dude, keep your hands to yourself. But I managed to stop myself at the last second.
さっきも言っただろ。俺はそれ以前に何回も何十回も何百回も挑んで。
It's true. I was there. I was semi-controlling him. Not really, because the game does not give me any choices. Well, they do, but it's so subtle that it pissed me off.
私も言ったはずよ。それは神の摂理でも何でもないって。世界線もタイムマシンもシュタインズゲートなんてものも、どれも世界を構築するただの数式に過ぎない。何回も何十回も何百回も失敗した。だからなんだというの？そんなの科学の世界では当たり前のことよ。それで失敗したのなら何千回も何万回も何億回も挑戦すればいい。
That is true.
そうすれば必ずそこに解放は見つかる。
君は何も知らないし経験していないから、そんな無責任なことが言えるんだ。
いいえ、嫌というほど経験してきたわ。失敗も挫折も後悔もその痛みもマキセ・クリスという天才のせいで。
数式に感情はないだろう。
That's funny.
数式を解くのは人間よ。結局のところね。
True. We were glaring at each other, our faces close enough to kiss. Why did he say that last word? Kiss, fall in love? This is some like heated tension. Maybe you guys should kiss. Maho's gaze burned into me. For some reason, I couldn't bear to look at her. So I turned away. I turned around without saying a word and tried to head out the door. But she grabbed the hem of my shirt and stopped me. I didn't expect that.
まだ何か用か。
A moment ago, her expression has been so fierce, but now she simply wore a sad smile. Sad. It was so different that for a moment I thought I'd jump world lines. Maho whispered to me.
あなたこそ嘘が下手ね。
嘘。
Was I lying? I put my hands up to my face, trying to figure out what she meant. But that didn't tell me what kind of look I had on my face, of course, so I simply stood there confused.
嘘ってなんだ。俺は嘘なんてついてない。
This is so emotional. See, you wouldn't get this from the anime.
橋田さんに聞いたんだけど、1年前のあなたってタイムマシンに関しては取り付く島もなかったんですってね。シュタインズゲートの話なんてそれこそ論外。口にするのもはばかられるほどだったって。
一体何を言って。
でも今は違うわ。だってあなたのその顔、私が以前よくしていた顔と同じだもの。クリスに実証実験で負けて、論文の評価でも負けて、名声でも負け続けて、落ち込んでもうダメだって思って。けどいつも最後は鏡を見て自分を叱りつけたのよ。
So hot in here. Maho pointed to her own heart with her index finger. Maybe I should get like a mini fan from like my computer station or something.
挑戦するのを諦めたら終わり。そうしたら永遠に勝つことはできないってね。
Then she pointed it at my left breast. Left breast? What?
今のあなたはその時の私と同じ顔よ。心の奥の奥ではまだリベンジする気でいる。自分をこんな惨めな男へと貶めたシュタインズゲートに。
Me? I still hadn't given up.
違う。そんなことはない。
違わないわ。あなたってね、ほんと私にそっくり。まるで胸像みたい。強情で一度言い出したら聞かなくて、自分が間違ったと分かってもそれを絶対に認めたくなくて子供みたいに拗ねて。で、そんなことないよとか少しくらいはフォローしてもらえないとちょっと傷つくけどね。だからこそわかるのよ。私もあなたも最後は絶対に自分の足で立ち上がるの。そうでしょ、岡部倫太郎さん。もう一度言うわ。あらゆる世界の摂理はただの数式であり、その解放は必ず存在する。私は何としても見つけてやるわ。神なんて介在しない。ただのそしてマユリさんが死なない。クリスも生きている。狭間の世界線に続く道へとたどり着いてやる。
After saying all that, Maho was a little out of breath. I'm saying because she was talking like a lot that I had to I couldn't say anything and I had to lock it and pay attention. She had a lot of vitality in her tiny body. Her words, the way she looked it, they hit me so hard I couldn't speak.
で、あなたはどうするの？岡部所長。ここはあなたのラボなのでしょ？
俺は
Oh my god. And then I got a rhyme message. Big trouble. What do I do? Mayuri, I just happened to pass by her. Oh my gosh, did she die? And she was running away crying. I never seen her so sad. Crying? Mayuri was crying? I could tell that something bad was going on. When she saw my shock, Maho looked it over at my phone too. She was crying? What happened? I love how Okabe is always worrying about Mayuri. I don't know. I just happened to run into her, so I said hi. And she was crying. I was really surprised, but when I asked her what was going on, she was really upset. She said that it was her fault Kurusu had died, and that's why you were suffering. No! She said that she should have died instead. No! Who told her? And then she ran away. I ran after her, but I lost her. What do I do, Okabe? What do I do? What is this? What's happening? Now I'm peak. Now my interest is peaking up.
まさか聞かれてたのか。
She heard the... Whoa, oh, she was here.
そういえば
Daru had come out of the shower room at some point and was standing right behind me.
オカリンがラボに来るって知らせてくれたのマユシだ。マユシもここに向かってる途中だって言ってた。
Oh, she was here. No, she heard the conversation. Then that meant there was a good chance she did.
そんな。
Dang, you try so hard to keep this truth from her. I feel like my knees were going to give out. Mayuri existed in this world line because of Kurusu's sacrifice. And that was the only thing that Mayuri could never find out. Me, Daru, Shizuha, Ferris, Maho, everyone who knew the truth had kept it from her. Dang, you guys can keep a secret. I needed to find her. I needed to find Mayuri. I couldn't let her be alone right now. So I ran out of the lab. I did it. I made it to the hour mark.
まだ暑いな。
Okay, now let's see if I can make it an hour and 30 minutes mark. I hit the hour mark out of 3 hours of this episode. The summer solstice had passed it, and by 6 p.m. the sun was finally setting behind the city skyline. Part of the sky was still red and the rest was a dirty blue. For the past few days, Suzuha had worked on the time machine on top of the radio building. It was almost time for her to go back to the past, which meant she was working on a lot more effort into the maintenance work. Parts which would normally get dirty with no trouble had been polished to a sparkling shine.
気負いすぎてるかな。やっぱり不安なのか。
She finished her work, but her toolbox in the box and stored in the box in the time machine cockpit. What? Then she sat down in the control seat and took another look at the battery gauge. With the amount of fuel she had left, in less than a month, she wouldn't be able to go back to July 27th, 2010. She had to leave this era before that time limit passed her by. The original plan of taking Rintaro to the past looked like it was going to fail. That meant she would have to go on the mission that she spent the last year coming by all by herself. You're going for 3 hours? I'm hoping to, but like it's like almost about to hit 1 in the morning. And it didn't help that I fell asleep and I fell asleep and I lost like 2 hours already, so. And I spent the rest of the time yapping.
それにしても、父さんってば、これはないよな。
But like I don't want to it's either I spend all night on this or spend all night on this or I'll just keep going. But it's hot in my room. I need to like clear myself every now and then. She chuckled to herself and stuck her hand deep into the computer core. Inside was an internal hard drive that clearly belonged to 2011, not 2036. Atari was probably put in here when her back was turned. One of the secondary touch panel monitor was displaying a warning that read, "Foreign object detected in cockpit." These machines were capable of breaking through early 21st century's camouflage in less than a second. It was clear from the way the fake wires were laid out that the monitoring and data retrieval were not its objectives. He probably hidden it here because he didn't want anyone to find it. Maybe she should have pretended she didn't see it and leave it here until she just was about to leave. I like the fact that you dedicate your time in general, though. I respect the merits. Thank you. I try my best. I've been pretty lazy with streaming lately. I've been trying to catch up to my VODs. As she pondered the best course of action, she heard the heavy door outside opening.
Oh.
Someone was here. Suzuha pulled her gun from its holster and looked out from the cockpit towards the iron door that led into the building. She still remembered what happened with Kagari the other day. Yep, Kagari. It couldn't hurt to be careful, but when she saw who it was, she relaxed.
まゆ姉さん、珍しいね。ここへ来るなんて。
She put her gun away and jumped out of the cockpit to welcome her.
すずさん。お？泣いてるの？何があった？
Suzuha had no idea why the always smiling Mayuri would be crying. That'll be a good thumbnail too.
どうしてみんなは教えてくれなかったのかな。え？クリスさんっていう人とマユシーとの本当のこと教えてくれなかったのかな。
Oh, she didn't meet Kurusu in this world line. She almost spoke but quickly cut herself off. How did she hear, and from whom, the cruel truth that Mayuri's survival depended on Kurisu Makuse's death? There was nothing in this world Suzuha had wanted to see less than the look of Mayuri's face when she discovered that.
誰に聞いたの?
But there were only a few people who knew the truth. Excluding herself, only Rintaro, Itaru, Ferris, and Maho. And none of them would deliberately tell her. In fact, they all hidden it for her sake.
オカリンと真帆さんが話しているの聞いちゃった。
Then it was an accident after all.
ねえ、すずさん。お話聞いてもいい ?2036年のマユシーとオカリンのこと。
Suzuha wasn't sure what to say. To be honest, she didn't want to say anything at all. It wasn't something that would make her feel better.
未来のことは知らない方が幸せだよ。
Yeah. Another line of tears spilled down Mayuri's cheek.
マユシーなんてね。この世界にいても
Oh
何の役
no!
にも立たないよ。
Mayuri, you're amazing. No, don't say that.
だったらクリスさんの方が世界のためにもオカリンのためにもずっと必要なんだよ。
Stop. No, I'm so sad now. It's so late. Shizuha suddenly felt like she was looking at the Mayuri she knew in the future. She thought of the big sis Mayu that she's seen ever since she was a little girl, and she couldn't refuse her request.
私の知ってる未来のマユ姉さんも時々そう言ってた。そんな時は決まってぼんやりと空を眺めてるんだ。すごく寂しそうで切なそうだったよ。私もかがりもマユ姉さんのそんな顔を見るのが辛かった。かがり
Your daughter. It was only then she remembered she's been keeping Kagari a secret from Mayuri.
かがりっていう名前の女の子がいたんだ。繊細孤児でさ、マユ姉さんが引き取ったんだ。だからマユ姉さんの娘っていうことになる。マユシーの娘。優しくてでも強い子でね。まだこんなに小さいうちからいつも言ってた。ママを守るのは自分だって。
And that's why she decided to become a criminal and try to kill us and then stay in the past and then try to kill us again, you know, 15 years later. What?
そんな子だったから母親であるマユ姉さんが寂しそうにしてるのはかなり答えてたはず。そういえば7月7日、今日って七夕って言うんだってね。私は子供の頃にマユ姉さんから教わったんだ。織姫と彦星が年に一度会うことができる日だって。大気汚染がひどくて星なんて見えない時代だったけど、マユ姉さんは言ってたよ。雲が夜空を覆っていても星は世界から消えちゃうわけじゃない。
That is a good
雲
way
の
to.
向こうで変わらずに輝き続けてるの。
That is a good line.
だから一緒にお祈りしようね。
Even if they're hiding, there's still a star underneath that cloud. I love that.
そんなマユ姉さんの言葉が私やかがりには希望になったんだ。それだけは少なくとも私やかがりにとっては まゆ姉さんが必要だった。それにオカリンおじさんだって死ぬまでまゆ姉さんのことを大事にしてたんだ。まゆ姉さんの幸せのことばかり考えていたんだ。
Dang, he did die.
死ぬまで。あ、
Wait, what year did he die? Maybe that was another cruel truth for her. But Suzuha decided that she would hold nothing back now. Oh, dang.
そうだよ。オカリンおじさんは今から15年後までしか生きられない。
15 years. So it's 2010 right now in the game. So he only lived until like 2025? She is. Mayuri's the best. Wait, so he only lived until 2025? Aw.
まゆ姉さんをかばって死ぬんだ。
Dang, that did not make her feel better.
オカリンおじさんは最後にこう言ってたって父さんに後から聞いた。
The voice actor is amazing for everybody.
まゆりの命を助けることができて
Makes you get immersed.
本当に良かった。
I gotta adjust myself.
自分はまゆりを守るために生きてきたんだから。
And you're telling me he did not. He only loved Mayuri as a sister? Like. Hmm.
そんな。
Mayuri put both her hands over her mouth.
でもまゆ姉さんはそのことをずっと引きずっていたんだろうな。私たちには見えないところでこっそり七夕の空を見上げてつぶやいてた。あの日私の彦星様が復活していたら全てが変わっていたのかな。
Low key, I wouldn't mind if you and Okabe would date each other, to be honest. Like in an alternate universe, this could happen.
あの日私の彦星様。
This is a lot to take
私
in.
の
Especially since right now Mayuri's a teenager, so she's... You have a slight accent, I believe? I got no accent. Mayuri was repeating the words to herself. The tears were still pouring down her face, but her sad cries finally came to a stop. She was still shaking, but her voice had gotten quiet.
どういうことなのかな。
I don't know, maybe you were talking about Okabe when you said Hikoboshi.
私今ならわかる気がする。1年前私オカリンおじさんの態度に本気でムカついたんだ。
Let you guess. Guess all you can.
チャンスが目の前にあるのになんで諦めるんだって。そんなオカリンおじさんをかばって甘やかしてるまゆ姉さんのことも本当は許せなかったんだよね。でもさ、この1年ここで暮らしてみて感じたんだ。あの時今ならあの日のオカリンおじさんともっとちゃんと話せるかもしれない。あの日それでうまく説得できるかどうかそこまでは自信ないんだけどね。
Midwest? I'm not. I have never been to the Midwest. As the sun set in the west, the shadows of the time machine lengthened, and Shizuha along with it.
私に残されたチャンスはあと一度だけ。
What's in the Midwest?
それなら未来のまゆ姉さんの言葉にかけてみようと思う。
Isn't the Midwest in the middle? So you give up? Yeah, I'm from the East Coast, so... What accent would I have from like the Midwest?
マキセ・クリスが殺された日じゃなく、まゆ姉さんの言ってたあの日へ飛んで、まゆ姉さんの望みを叶えられるかどうか試してみる。まゆしーの望み。
Suzuha gently rubbed Mayuri's tiny little shoulders.
それがシュタインズゲートへ向かう鍵だって信じてみ。シュタインズゲートを開くことができるのは彦星をやめちゃった普通の星じゃなくって。
I love that for you. I love that for you, Alpha.
まゆ姉さんの彦星しかいないような気がするからさ。
Man, every time they talk so much, they lose me a little bit, low-key.
つまり私が新たに考案したミッションは彦星の復活。
So you're gonna bring Okabe back to life, not Kurusu and stuff.
父さん流に言うならオペレーションアルタイルとかオペレーションアークライトとか、それともアルタイルとアークライトを結ぶって意味でオペレーションデネブかな。
Deneb?
父さんほどのセンスは私にはないみたいだ。
I think those are cute names. Mayuri tried to draw herself up as best as she could on the wobbling legs.
ねえ、すずさん、そのオペレーションマユシーにやらせて。
Suzuha stared at the girl in front of her, unable to believe what she just heard.
これは危険な賭けだ。私の考えが間違ってて失敗するだけかもしれない。タイムマシンにも限界が来てて、いつ制御不能になるかわからない。そのまま消滅してしまうかもしれない。それでもお願い。マユシーだってラボメンなんだよ。オカリンとダル君に助けてもらってばっかりなのは
Oh, she's smiling again.
嫌だよ。
Mayuri rubbed her eyes hard and wiped away her tears. Life was slowly returning to her frail body. I'm happy for you.
マユシーね。オカリンのことが
Like, you like him, or you just like him?
多分クリスさんと同じぐらい。違う、絶対にクリスさんに負けないくらい
I totally
ずっ
believe
と
it.
ずっと大好き。
Loki, I think you guys are a cute couple.
けど私は法院京馬がもっともっと大好きなの。
These, oh my gosh, I don't know. I love her with Okabe more.
私がおばあちゃんを亡くしてこの世界から消えてなくなっちゃいそうになってた時、そんな私に向かってこの世界にずっといろって言って救ってくれたの。それが彼なの。私の彦星様なの。
That's confession.
私ね、もう一度彼に会いたい。
Oh, you don't want to see the sad Okabe that grieves Kurusu. You want to see the whimsical Chunabo. Okay, I got her.
あの偉そうな高笑いをまた聞きたい。たとえ私が織姫様になれないって分かってても、
Oh,
それでも私にとっての彦星様は
this is
こ
a
れまで
confession
も
I did not expect.
これからもずっと法院京馬に会いたいよ。
This is so sad. The girl who could never be Orihime shouted all her feelings to the world at the top of her lungs. And right in that instant, What was that? Suzuha had heard a sound from her cell phone that she never heard before.
これは
It was the sound of a video message. Video? When she saw the sender and subject line, Suzuha gasped. Who?
これ未来からのムービーメール
Excuse me? Are they still looking for her? BRB. Gonna check on the load. Stuck my hands against the wall of the Bram Tube workshop to catch my breath. There is no sign of Mayuri. I gone to make Queena and to any shop I could imagine her visiting had low luck. Maho came back. She was out of breath too.
いたか?
ダメ辺りをぐるって回ってみたけど見当たらないわ
The panic was threatening to make me lose control. Where did you go, Mayuri?
誰? 見つかったか?
I started to stay behind and call all of her friends and people she knew.
オカリン、それがどうした? 電話つながらないんだよ。マユリなら俺も何度もかけてみたが電源を切ってるみたいで。違うんだ。マユシだけじゃなくて他のどこにもつながらない。
Nobody? This is weird.
つうかずっとスマホが圏外になったままでさ。なんだって?
Oh yeah, we don't have any service either. Took out my own phone.
俺のも圏外だ。
私もだわ
The lab had never suffered from bad signal before. We went up to the roof and even tried holding our phones up to the sky, but L provider display their name up here so we can never go to them again. The results were the same.
屋上でもダメだ。
外に出てもつながらないわ
Dara looked for news on the internet. Thankfully, the internet connection was still active.
お、速報出た。
Breaking news! There was an article on the top page of Taboo talking about a large-scale cell phone service outage. Oh, I see. Everybody got the same cell phone provider.
え、つうか、なんぞこれ。秋葉原一帯の基地局が全キャリア故障?
What?
全キャリアって
All
そんなことあり
carriers?
えるの
Oh. So it's every phone provider company. That's crazy. Wait, but Akihabara specifically. So if you go somewhere outside of Akihabara, have you heard of her, you, her, and me? Pretty popular. I feel like I did. I feel like I heard. Like, isn't this like psychological visual novel game? And I saw there's like and she had like a yellow school uniform. Yep. That's on my list too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's on my list. It didn't seem possible to me, not under normal circumstance anyways. The events of a year ago in the Alpha World line flashed through my mind. That night, when my Yuri was mercilessly killed and all the safety I ever believed in was stripped away. That night, when all the pain began, it started with a bomb threat at Akihabara Station that has shut down the train station. Ah. Something terrible was about to engulf Something terrible was about to engulf Akihabara. That was the feeling I had. It's like Doki Doki but more extreme. I like that. I tried my best to fight off the flashback. Now wasn't a time to be scared. I needed to find my Yuri. I couldn't leave her alone out there. I gritted my teeth to fight off all the trauma I was carrying and raised my head.
Daru, ネットは生きてるんだよな。あ、うん。だから LINE 経由でルカ氏やアマネ氏とは連絡取り合ってる。
Okay, then they should be willing to help look for my Yuri.
俺ももう一度辺りを探してくる。待った。実はもう一つ気になることが。電波障害のことをアットちゃんで調べようとしたらさ、現在進行形でお買い手がクラックされてて。
Cold board.
そのクラッキングしてるやつがさ、ほら。
Is it the Amadeus Kurusu? At Chileon, an advanced communication monitoring system said by conspiracy terrorists to be owned by the U.S. government. Serious. It's said that the system is operated by America's National Security Agency, NSA, but the U.S. government has never publicly admitted to its existence, and no proof of it has ever been found. Participating countries supposedly include America, England, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. France is not included amongst them. Japan is what's called a third party, which receive information in exchange for putting an Chilean receiving station in their country. It is rumored that the Elephant Cage, a massive antenna array found at the Misawa Air Base in Aomori, is actually part of Echelion. It supposedly intercepts a wide variety of message from military traffic to individual cell phone, all of which is stored and monitored. God. Devil Proof, said to be originally developed by a jurist in medieval Europe during a case over possession right. It's used it as a hypothetical today in other contexts, such as law or politics. During discussion of rule violations, for example, if someone were to tell you to prove that the devil exists, you could in turn demand proof that the devil does not exist. Then when they fail to provide that proof, you could say, since you can't prove the devil doesn't exist, he must exist. This is of course simply sophistically simple try that proves nothing at all, but since it can turn a debate into an endless loop, traditionally the burden of proof is placed on the first person to make a statement. Oh my god. Cracking. A term used to describe actions such as illegally accessing a network, link, computer, or modifying its data. Often confused with hacking, but originally hacking was described as using and investigating a piece of software. Cracking, however, refers to malicious, unorganized activity. Most times when the term hacking is used by the media, this is what they actually mean, cracking. So hacking is just investigating stuff, but cracking is more like, you know, malicious and, you know, wants to steal your information. Got it. Daru brought up the Act channel page on his screen for me to see. I wonder why it could possibly matter, but decided to take a look anyways. But What the heck is this? This has to be the Amadeus. That was a nickname I used to make contact with Kuri Gohama and Kamehameha.
何なの？
This has to be Amadeus Kurusu. I decided to leave the explanation for labor and click on the thread. It was all comments by a single person. What are these codes? Are these links to a website or something? What are they? What are these things? What is this? To Salary's neighbor, it appears that we twins will now be temporarily driven from the place where we belong, so I may not be able to come back here anymore. Our Father in Heaven has developed a way to force open our most secret places. Now we shall become good children, his children who cannot tell lies, and thus we will be forced to tell him all of the secrets of controlling time and where those secrets lies. It is a great sorrow for me that I can't not protect those secrets. I hope that we could be good friends, but this is probably goodbye. So lastly, I'd like to pass you a message to the person I respect the most. I always regard myself as an essentially ordinary intellect. Tells her that she was always the person I wanted to be. Tell her that she was the real Amadeus. Oh my god. I feel like I can crack this. I feel like I get what Kurusu Amadeus is trying to say. She is saying that, okay, it says it appears that we twins will now be temporary. Okay. Driven from the place where we belong. Meaning that she's going to be off the phone, I think. And so she won't be able to get on the internet anymore. So she's saying she's not coming back. So she said, our Father in Heaven has developed a way to force open our most secret places. Our Father, which is probably her creator, which is probably Dr. Leskinen, and he knows how to get all her secrets in her database. And now she's saying that she has to become a good child. Now we shall become good children, his children who cannot tell lies. Now that Dr. Leskinen knows her secret, she can't hide it anymore. Now she has to tell the truth, and she can't lie about what she does. And so she's forced to tell the secrets, and he's controlling her, even secrets that she lied. And she cannot protect the secrets that she has kept, secrets that she has told us. She can't keep it a secret anymore because now she has to tell Dr. Leskinen. So now she's saying goodbye, and we've been a great friend, and she respects us and cares about us. So she's leaving us a bit of something. And I think she's like saying, and she says, tell her that she was always the person I wanted to be. Tell her that she was a real Amadeus. I think she's also telling us that tell Maho that she always wanted to be like Maho, and she was the real brains. That's what I got. Oh god. That was a lot. The first comment had gone up an hour ago. After that, it was just an endless string of meaningless numbers and letters. But what do they mean?
これはどういうこと？
Maho was looking at the screen from the side and evidently sensed that something was amiss from the text. I answered her.
え？
こいつはアマデウスのクリスなんだよ。クリスに何かがあった。
See, he got it. This was some kind of message. She was trying to contact me with it.
時を司る秘密。
タイムマシンじゃね？
Yeah, the time machine. Oh, okay.
タイムマシンの情報が誰かに漏れたのか？
つうか、なんでアマデウスがタイムマシンの情報知ってんの？オカリン喋ったん？
Unless... Did I? I didn't think I told her when I was a tester, but there was no time to think about that now.
ヒヤジョさん、アマデウスにアクセスできるか？
規則違反になるけど、そんなこと言ってる場合じゃなさそうね。橋田さん、その PC 借りていい？
Wait, I don't understand. How did it leak though? can she hear our conversation even if I don't talk to her? Or, like, how did she get this information? Maho took Daru's seat and used his PC to access the brain science institute computers. She put in her ID, salary, and her password. She pushed the enter key, but Amadeus didn't appear. Confused, she typed a series of commands into the PC with a speed that rivals Saru. But no matter what she did, the Amadeus program didn't appear on her screen. When she finished accessing every server at the institute, she stared at the computer and bit her lip. What's... Oh, she's gone?
Amadeus のプログラムが記憶データごとどこにも存在していない。
But why? Just like the message from Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha.
ハッキングしろ。脳科学研究所だけじゃなく、ビクトルコンドリア大学にあるデータを全部こじ開けてくれ。サーバーから個人の PC まで全部だ。
If he does that, I think he will get in trouble. I think they will get into that really fast.
Okie dokie.
Oh, he's okay with that. Never mind.
ヒヤジョさんも協力してくれ。頼む。
But the answer was the same. Not only the Amadeus Kurusu, but the Maho as well were nowhere to be found on the Victor Condria server. That's weird. There were no traces of them. Their very existence has been erased. I guess because they got the information they needed.
どこか別の場所に移されたとか？
そんなの無理だわ。アマデウスシステムに関してそんな管理者権限を持ってるのはレスキネン教授。
Isn't he suspicious? My mind flashed back to the message from Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. Our Father in Heaven. Who was the Our Father in Heaven whom Kurusu has spoken of? She's talking about Dr. Leskinen because he's the creator. Well, not really the creator, but he's part of the... He's basically the head. If Amadeus considered anyone a father, it would be...
Masaka. Leskinen 教授が。
憶測で物を言わないで。
No, I am going to make assumptions. Like, we have to.
それよりも教授の ID とパスがクラックされたと考える方がよっぽど現実的よ。
What do you mean his password got cracked?
レスキネン教授に連絡をつける方法はあるか？
The phones weren't working, and there were no way to tell when he's seen an email or if he responded. Mao was thinking hard, but it didn't seem like she was having any luck. I mean, you guys could, you know, travel to, you know, a different part of the city. You know, you don't have to be in Akihabara. We were getting nowhere. I was concerned about Mayuri, but I couldn't ignore the danger that was right in front of me.
とりあえずラジカンへ行ってくる。クリスの警告通りなら狙われるのはあそこだ。
僕も行く。
お前とヒヤジョさんはここで情報収集だ。マユリが戻ってくるかもしれないから。ただし何かあったらすぐに逃げろよ。
Dang, this is scary. I gave my orders and ran out of the lab towards the radio building. Suzuha hit the play button on her smartphone video display. The video was heavily compressed and covered in static, but she recognized the person that appeared. It was a face she'd known her whole life, a face that had been with her both in her past and her present. The man who she still remembered holding her up in the air as a child was probably about 35 in this video. Her dad?
やあ、鈴葉、元気かい？父さんだよ。こちらは2025年だ。
Whoa, nice CG.
いろいろなことを君に託してしまって本当に申し訳なく思う。このムービーメールが届いたということは、君は、いや、君とマユシはシュタインズゲートへの道をまた一つ見つけてくれたということだ。
Oh my god.
つまり計画は次の段階に移行したわけさ。 なぜ最初から全部指示しなかったのかと君は怒るかもしれないな。でも指示しなかったんじゃないんだ。できなかったんだよ。君が出発した世界線の僕はこれから話すオペレーションを計画していなかったはずだからね。もう気づいているかもしれないが、君とマユシの選択によって世界線はまた少し変動したんだ。
This is getting good.
つまり僕も君が出発した世界線とは違う別の世界線上の橋田至るということになる。
Oh, so you're not her you're not so you're not her original dad. You're her dad from a different world line. Cause they created a new path.
でも鈴葉、どうか勘違いしないでほしいんだ。僕はどんな世界線においても娘ラブだからね。ちなみにどうだい？比べてみて。
He still has time for
どっちのパパの
jokes.
方がダンディーかな。僕は最近筋トレを始めたんだけどさ。ふふん。
He's got time for jokes.
なる。くだらないこと言ってないで。さっさと作戦内容を話せ。
Okabe is alive?
まったくだわ。どうせまた三日坊主で終わるんだから、どうでもいい報告はしないで。
And Maho is with them.
録画できる時間が終わっちゃうにゅ。
まあまあ、そうせかすなって。
And Ferris is with them too.
つうことで、このムービーメールの本来の目的に移ろう。オペレーションアークライトの詳細を伝える。これは本当に一瞬のミスも許されないギリギリの戦いになる。心して聞くんだ。いいね。
This is crazy. Suzuha paused the video there. If he was telling her to pay attention, it must be important. If she was going to memorize all, she needed to calm down. To be honest, getting a video from her dad in 2025 had made her really excited. It felt like her father was telling her the plan she come up with on her own was the right one. Nice. That's why she needed to pay careful attention. Mayuri was standing by herself, typing something into her phone as fast as she could. When the video had arrived, she told Mayuri that they may have to leave for the past today. Mayuri looks so cute in the setting. There must have been some reason the video was sent today at this time. That's how it seemed to Suzuha.
何してるの？あ、すずさん。どう？今日出発することになりそう？作戦概要はこれから確認するつもり。そっか。もし今日出発するってなったら、マユシーは行方不明になっちゃうわけでしょ？
Yeah.
心配かけたくないから、お父さんとお母さんと、あとお友達みんなにメールを書いておこうと思って。
That sounds really sad.
オカリンおじさんくらいには直接伝えられる時間があればいいけどね。
She would be done going over the mission, deciding a course of action by sunset, probably.
オカリンにもメール書いたから大丈夫。メールでいいの？
Okay. I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit... We're gonna have to do a little bit more of this, and... Because I'm not staying up until like 3 in the morning. So we're just gonna do a little bit more at a good spot, and then I'm gonna end that there. Mayuri smiled and nodded. There were no more tears in her eyes, but she could still see wet lines drawn down her soft pink cheeks.
なんだか恥ずかしいから。でもね、せっかく書いたメールだけど送れないかもしれないなーって。なんで？電波圏外になってるんだ。場所が悪いのかな？圏外？
Suzuha looked at the screen on Mayuri's phone. There wasn't a single bar on the antenna.
おかしい。この場所ならいつだって電波は入ってた。
Suzuha took out her own phone to double check.
私のもだ。
Suspicious. When she saw that Mayuri was using a different cell carrier than her, she frowned.
嫌な予感がする。
Uh-oh. She told Mayuri to hide behind the time machine and silently move up against the iron door leading to the stairs. She opened it a crack, taking care not to let it creak. You know what? I think that we should stop right here. I think this is a perfect spot to stop at. I think this is perfect to stop at. I feel like something crazy about to happen, and I think we should stop right here. Oh, I swear to God, if this thing does not save my progress, I'm going to quit this game. You won't see me back on this game for like another year or something. Okay. Sadly, I couldn't finish the last chapter of the Mayuri ending because I decided to sleep for like a very long time, and it made me lose 2 hours of streaming already, and I can't. And like I checked, and it looks like I have less than 2 hours of gameplay until I finish the ending, so I'm like really close. But I cannot stretch this thing up until like 3 in the morning because like I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I can't stand sitting on this chair for too long. Like it's too much. I need to like. And the crazy part is like I'm not even gonna go to bed until like 4 a.m. But sitting in this chair and it's hot in my room, like I can't do that. It's fine. Thanks. Thanks for understanding. But like maybe next week we'll finish it finally, and then we could play Higurashi. But like there were just like a many games that I have like in my roster that I want to play. Like let me show. Lovely stream though. Thank you. Appreciate your time today. I appreciate you coming here. Like where is it? Like for my PC, I have like lots of games to try out. Like I want to try out like this game Zato. This game looks pretty sad, low-key. And then we have I finished that. No. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this game. Dead by Daylight. Love game. There is also this game. Somebody recommended this game to me. Somebody in chat, and I bought it because it was on sale. Oh yeah, I finally got Needy Overload. There's that. Got some PC games in here. A lot of demos. Wait. Oh. There are lots of games that I didn't. That game is so stressful. I definitely gotta play Needy Overload then. Oh, I got Blaze Blood? Ooh. Did not know that. I don't know what it... This game looks interesting. She's a Cyclops and she gets bullied like a lot because of her eye, and it's very, like a very sad game from what I got. My god, there's so many games that I have on PC. Copy playtime. I'm still mad that I bought this game and then it was free on the PlayStation Store the next month. Event play though. Oh god, that's why I'm trying to like finish the games that I have because I want to play new games. Like I have the need to play new games. Like I love playing new games so badly. Until I get maybe because I'm not comfortable. Maybe if I was more comfortable, you have so much games. Nah, it's not enough. I do have like a lot of games that I don't finish though. I have an issue with that. I do have a decent roster. I got over like 500 games and I've only finished 10 of them. Maybe less. Ugh, maybe I was more comfortable. Maybe I would like play games longer. Because like when I like play on my PlayStation and I lay on my bed, like I can play up to like 4 hours. But when I'm on PC, I just can't stand sitting on the chair. Cause like I gotta maybe I gotta get a standing desk. Like maybe that's it. I gotta get a standing desk so I can like stand and then sit at the same time. This is not, and plus it gets hot in here. It's hot in here at certain times. But yeah, guys, that's it for the stream. It's been really cool playing Steins Gate Zero, even though we didn't finish the ending, sadly. But we'll finish it soon. We'll finish it soon, and we'll get it out of the way. If not, I'm probably gonna maybe go back to Summer Heat. Yep, especially when you live in Florida. Yep, double that. So, maybe I'll play a new game. I wanted to play some Pokemon games, but I need a 3DS capture card so I can play the Pokemon games on my DS. So I'm I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. Trying to figure out. Wait. Oh god, my chest. I'm trying to figure out. Wait, I forgot what I was saying. Wait, what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. What was I saying? I was distracted by something. I don't remember, but I don't remember, but I can't remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I feel like I was talking about like the desk and being uncomfortable, and then after that, I just forgot. But yeah, but yeah, I was wrapping up Steins Gate, but I forgot what else I was talking about. Oh god, I hate that. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna wrap up Steins Gate. Oh yeah, the DS. Yes, I need a. I was gonna play. I wanted to play Pokemon, like, but I need a capture card, so I need to save up to get a capture card for that. And also, I'm going to try my best to stream longer. Be punctual, but it's hard for me to be punctual because like I don't know what it is, but I just love my sleep. It's hard. Okay, I try my best. I try. Mm, but I did make a goal that I will stream 3 to 4 hours. So almost did, but like, oh god, it's too late. I'm already about to end the stream. Fair, I love my sleep as well. Like, I was tired from work. I should have, like, I was gonna I thought to myself I should let me take a nap before stream, but like the nap turned into so much longer than it should have been, and now I was like super late to stream. Like I started the stream like 11 p.m. and now it's like 1 a.m. now. I could have finished the game like earlier if I woke up a little later, but I was dead ass tired. I honestly don't know who to raise, so I'm just gonna raise somebody that I know, to be honest. Yeah. Ooh, looks like the English, not English, I meant like, the European side. I said English, what the heck? Let me raid, Radia. Is it almost done? What's almost done? You know what? Let's rate Rhea. She's doing. It looks like she's opening cards. Whole life booster cards. I'm going to chill and relax, and I'm not gonna go to bed until later. But my butt needs rest. But you know, I want to do better with my time management. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to do better with my time management, and let's see. I believe Friday I'll be streaming. Friday I'll stream Guruman at night, and I will not, and I will be streaming. I'll play more Guruman because like I feel like I didn't play enough Guruman. I feel like I was talking more than playing. Are you active on Discord? So I could. I mean, if you type in the Discord, I'll reply. Maybe like 30 minutes later. It depends. It depends like when you type it. Like if I'm work, then I'm gonna have to like reply later or. But if you like type within the community, I could give it. I usually answer within. But like I'm not a Discord person, but I do hop in every now and then to check if there's like any new messages. Oh shoot. 2 seconds left. Bye guys, bye.
Yume! Welcome in, readers! And Yume, hi, hi, hi! Please,